What's up, Brian? Good to see you. I don't really got much going on tonight, but I figured I'd go live for a few minutes. I'm working on cleaning up my machines from all the rust. I'm just kind of getting set up right now. Of course, the dog had to move. She'll lay down again. Yeah, we had the same. We had a nice warm day today. I slept most of it away, unfortunately, but it was nice. Still not too cold out here. Yeah, supervisor definitely here. But yeah, it's still not too cold in the garage because it was so nice and warm today. So I'm just like, I already cleaned this. This was all rusty. You can see like this knob here is real bad. Got some in here. It's just so humid in here. I'm just kind of cleaning this stuff up. I finally found this little uh, mystery black and yellow toolbox I was looking for that had some important tools for this mill. It's got the little handles. It's the little whoop, 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 most important part that I was missing. So I'm gonna get it all set up now. I figured that's a good time to scrub the rust off of it. What's up, Cola? Yes, Nala's right here. She was laying down chilling, but now it's like she knows something's going on. She's got to get in the way. So yeah, I didn't really get nothing done today either. I've been out here for a few minutes. Uh, that's about it. I did find that toolbox the other day. That was a big deal, man. I was getting mad that I couldn't find it. Turned out I just didn't look as hard as I should have because it was in a tote that I had looked. It was a clear tote, and I had looked at that tote a couple times and assumed that I saw everything in there, and I didn't. Yeah, it's just this little tiny black toolbox, but it had a couple, specifically these two wrenches. That one and that one that I needed. This one goes, you can't really see because this thing's in the way, but it fits right here for changing right here on your spindle for changing your whatever you're using in there, and then this square one fits up here for the same reason. And I'm sure I would have found a way to do it without them. I mean, I did a couple times, but it just was nice to have them. Other thing, which I'm not seeing, but I know they're in here. They better be. There's a lot of extra stuff in here too. These. I needed these. go on here. There's 4 of them. So, to make the table move. So yeah. I'll just tighten that one down now. But yeah, finding all that was a big deal. What's up, Milkmaid? Good to see you. Have a good night. Yeah, it sucks when you know you have something and you can't find it. Like, I was starting I paid movers to move my stuff. Um, and I was starting to like blame them, like, oh, they lost another box, because I don't think they actually lost any boxes, but I did have one nice piece of furniture that wasn't even really that nice, and it somehow did not make it here. And some other stuff was damaged, and I was starting to think they had screwed me on a box, because the old long distance mover thing was not, it didn't go very good, man. It left a bad taste in my mouth. What's up, Amir? Good to see you. Not really doing anything too exciting today, just cleaning up this machine. I was talking, finally found the rest of the parts for it, and it's all rusty. It's so humid out here. So I'm just kind of scrubbing it down and cleaning it. I'm gonna turn the vacuum on here. It's gonna probably be a little loud. Okay. Nothing smells like WD-40, right? Alright, so I usually finally get this vise bolted down and stuff. Yeah, it's supposed to be nice, real nice here tomorrow. I don't know. I don't know what I'll get done, but hopefully I get some stuff done. But I'm gonna mount this vise down finally. And I usually I got this little rotary table. It's all rusty and needs cleaned up too. I usually mount it over here. So I mount the vise on that side. Alright, so this is a milling machine. I'll back out so you can see it. This is a milling machine. You can put your tools in right here, and then this will be bolted down. You put your whatever you're working on, you clamp it in here, and then you can move the table side to side and back and forth and cut slots and stuff like that in it. A lot of times I use it just as a drill press, but because it does that too, but it does a lot of things, and it's getting rusty. Technical name, milling machine. And right there. I don't know if you can read this one. Focus. There you go. Gotta have your safety stickers. Right, Huck? The problem is, man, I'm just not used to this stuff just rusting, sitting there like this. But it is what it is. I'm good. I put the safety stickers there. I need to clean this thing too. I'm totally confused what's going on here. Let's see, I cleaned part of this off, but I haven't done this. Is what the whole thing looked like. Where's my little scrubber? It's gotta be here somewhere. I just had it. Here it is. Right. This one says I have one person watching. Oh, I think I got maybe two. So there we go. It's gonna be really nice to get this thing working. I mean, I've been using it, but to get it working correctly here, it's gonna be pretty nice. It's been too long. What's up, Milo? How you doing? I saw your dad's live streaming. It's shaking the camera. I'm not actually touching it. That's just the floor jiggling. That's good. Yeah, have a good night. Get some sleep. It's just a piece of steel wool. I think it's like a number 3 or something. It's pretty coarse. Probably wouldn't have been my go-to, but it's what I found. I don't even usually buy anything this coarse. I don't really know where it came from. turn no further that way. This is like a cheap China vise. It would work better if it was bolted down, but then I'd have to like move around it too much. Yeah, it's scrubbing it off pretty good. There's just so much to do. It's not just this machine. Some machines are doing better. Like this one was like, you know, it's 70 years old. It was kind of pre-rusted. So it doesn't quite rust as bad, but it still is getting worse. It is nice to be out here. It's almost 60 degrees in here. It's been so cold lately. That's the main reason I haven't been doing any lives at all. So I just haven't been out here. It's been so cold. So the bottom of this is rusty. It's leaving rust spots on the table. I have been working on a few knives. Well, I've been working on one knife in particular. Same one I was working on. I kind of finished it, and then I decided I didn't like it. And I took it all back apart and started making some changes to it. And then I'm trying to do like a vinegar etch on it. But it's not really turning out the way I want it to. So chances are I'm probably going to end up just keeping that one. I mean, it's etching, it's just not, I don't know, not as consistently as I would like it. And it's inside sitting in vinegar right now. But I still got these same three knives that are all the same. And I'm ready to get them done so I can start making something new. These are like old projects that I'm finishing. I'm ready to start something fresh. Neighbor's dog's out there barking, so my dog's up and wondering what the heck's going on. I'm not going to get this thing mounted. Well, I'm going to get it mounted, but it's not going to be perfectly square, which is how I leave it set. Once I mount it, I don't move it. I'll have to do that later. I'll get it close enough to do the drilling and stuff I use it for. There's a couple other things I do sometimes where it's important that it's square. So as you travel along a piece, you're cutting a straight line. It's alright, baby girl. It's just the neighbor's dog barking. It's okay. It's okay. She's just watching what's going on. Alright, I think I made it all the way around that part that was all rusty. It's okay, Nala. Leave it. Doesn't help that I don't have any background noise on. She hears everything going on outside. Still a little rusty here on the top. Nala, no. She's trying to escape. She's just about over it, I think. Let's see how bad the bottom. I really don't want to set this down. Yeah, the bottom's real rusty. I don't want to set it down upside down on the table like that. Yeah, she's definitely. I got a hole in my glove, I guess. Got WD-40 all over my finger. Yeah, she don't want to let nothing. She gonna make sure she's watching. Well, that's a bummer. What's up, Indy? Good to see you. Again, I'm just working on cleaning all the rust off of this thing right now and getting it set up. I finally found the missing toolbox. It's just this little teeny tiny plastic cheap toolbox here, but it had some important stuff in it and I hadn't been able to find it. So get this rust scrubbed off of the bottom of this thing here and I can bolt the vise down. Let's see, probably get pretty close to it. If I tilt my phone too much, it tells me I'm not holding it right for the stream and all that weird stuff. Getting the vice bolts down was one of the most. Once I got that done, the machine was way more usable than it was. Kind of important to have this rust cleaned off here because it needs to sit flat on the table. This isn't much precision here with all this rust. This stream is brought to you by WD-40. WD-40, hit me up. Kind of feel where you can feel like the rough spots, even though I can't see. All I see is a brown mess, and it doesn't take it all the way off, but it gets it down pretty flat, or at least it's smooth. You still see a little bit of rust pitting and stuff, but camera is nice and clear. Good. Man, I got a new phone. I needed a new phone. But the deciding factor for me to get a new phone was just so I could stream from my phone. Because my old phone, the microphone was busted and I couldn't get no sound. Which was a pain in the butt because it also worked. I couldn't get phone calls. I could wear headphones and get phone calls, but people call me, I could hear them, they couldn't hear me because the microphone was busted. But that wasn't even enough to make me get a new phone. The reason I got it was the deciding factor, the tipping point was so I could do this with it. And it's a pretty cheap phone, but it works all right. So kind of get an idea here of what it did. It doesn't really look much different, but it is a lot smoother. At least it'll sit flatter on the table. Should probably do some little something there too. I know this really ain't my normal thing as far as what I stream, but I've been wanting to do some live streams and haven't been able to, just haven't been able to get out here, and then finally got out here and this is what I'm working on, so I gotta turn it on. If people wanted to see it, they could. If not, whatever. It's literally scrubbing rust. I don't know, people like watching me sand knife blades for some reason, which is pretty boring. See, like now I can feel, just checking it, because you can totally feel the rough spots. Right there's a little bit. I mean, it's calming for me. My dog's a little on edge. She hears the neighbor's dog. You can see, like, I can feel that spot there needs more. It's still rough. Maybe a little bit more there. Yeah, I need to do right there for sure. Brought to you by WD-40. That one spot right here is pretty bad. All right. I got it off of there. Yeah, see, I never even thought about that when I was talking about the hand sanding and how so many people watch me do that, and for some reason those are like my best streams. And yeah, it was brought to my attention that it's kind of an ASMR thing, which just made me feel weird. I'm not sure how I feel about that. Yes, yeah. I mean, I should do a lot more with hashtags and stuff. I don't. I'm too lazy. I don't even label. I don't even name my streams. I just The Best Life is Live. Just the title name that YouTube puts in there for you. I ain't even been messing with that. I just like to go in there and hit go and go. It's too much work sometimes to worry about all that other stuff for me. It makes me not enjoy it. So, which makes me not even want to do it. Alright, now, oh, this is what the whole thing was working towards, is finding the bolts so I can bolt this vise down. That's one of the things that was in this toolbox I needed. Of course, there's a ton of stuff in here I don't need. Put it. This other little Tupperware box I'll put stuff in. I think that's one of them. Oh, score. I think that's the other one. There's another handle. One more handle. There's a folding knife I started on at one time and then screwed up. Got thrown in the box. That was going to be a pocket knife. I do want to make a... Here's another handle. This one's bigger. That one's for the up and down. I was going to say, I do want to make a folding knife here soon. I'm not sure if that'll be a live stream thing or not. Probably parts of it. I don't think I'll do the whole thing though. Okay, so let's set these out of the way for now. No, actually, I'm just going to put these on. Last time I was using this machine, these are what I was missing. I was having to just turn this thing without the little handle. It was such a pain. No, calm down, girl. My dog is tripping. How I don't have a chat on my own thing, man. This is weird. Okay, there we go. I got it now. Okay, I got it fixed. So quiet in here. Every time I try to put music on, I get copyright strikes. I'm not sure if I care or not yet, but I guess for today I do. Yeah, I don't know what it is about sometimes you just hit that algorithm. It's weird too, because it's always, when I think I'm doing the most, I mean, this is pretty boring. But when I think I'm doing the most boringest thing, it happens. I get a bunch of views, and I just don't get it. It don't make no sense sometimes. Now to like square this thing up and all that, I need to get like a dial indicator out and all that to get it done just perfectly right. I'm not gonna do that. I'm just going to just get it a little bit close, and then next time I need to do something that's that important, I'll get the dial indicator out and do it right. Yeah, me too. We did start some seeds already, which is cool. So we got some tomatoes growing and some little tomato plants. We got some peppers growing, and we got a lot of flowers growing. So all that's pretty cool. It doesn't go back that far. All right. It's not scientific at all, but it's good enough for what I need to do. Okay, so get this thing all done. Yeah, we got a lot of stuff started early. We got a lot more stuff we're gonna grow that we haven't started yet. Some beans and watermelons and stuff that starts outside first, stuff like that. Or not carrots, stuff like carrots and stuff like that you don't really want to start indoors. This thing is working a lot smoother already. I will say that. How long have I been going? 47 minutes. Yeah, so we got two methods we use. We got about 4 seed trays we got going. A 72 cell seed trays. And a lot of them are ready to transplant already. They'll go into solo cups. And then we also have, I don't know, well, we got 2 arrow gardens right now set up, like the little hydroponic things. And a lot of times what Cola does is the stuff starts really fast in the arrow gardens and takes off like crazy. So she'll start stuff in them and then transplants them from the arrow garden into usually solo cups or a smaller pot. And it does really kind of jumpstart them and gets them going real fast. Uh, the only problem is there's not more, and there's needs more spots. You know, I think there's like 6 or 8 slots or something in each one. Watch out, Nolan. But they work real good. And she keeps those, not only just do we start seeds in them, she keeps, well, one of them she at least keeps running year round. She grows things like lettuce and, God, she's going to be mad at me if she's listening. She grows stuff in there and then uses it here and there to cook with. Definitely lettuce, green onions maybe. I don't know. I should know. There you go. Herbs, literally anything. But a lot of times in the winter, she's not growing tomatoes and peppers in it. She's growing things that are smaller that she can kind of use while cooking at the time. That's what I meant. So yeah, herbs, lettuce, definitely those things. Okay, where's my... I can never keep track of anything. That's one... Here we go. One thing slowing me down. I really got this thing in a pretty usable condition now, so I still need to... I don't know how well this is going to clean up. I don't know if you can even see it. This little dial here. There's numbers on here that you kind of need to be able to see if you're going for some precision. I want to put my gloves back on. What's up, Cheryl? Good to see you. Hope you're doing good. Chia pet seeds. Yeah. I never had a chia pet. I remember one of my friends having one. I see 10 TV is over. Must be my TV is not on 10 TV anymore, so that's probably where Cheryl was. I bet Cola been here, but I know she's been double dipping too. How is the backlash? It's got backlash. I think most machines like this do. I ain't no machinist either, Andrew. I'm not a machinist by any means. I do a few things for my knives on here. I use a little rotary table to mill out reliefs and liners, and I use this thing to drill a lot of holes. Sometimes I use it just to mill down my handle stock just to make it thinner. for my knives, things like that. So by no means am I any machinist. Right now I'm just cleaning this machine up because I haven't used it for a while. I recently moved from a very dry climate to a very humid climate, and it's really rusted pretty bad. That worked really good though, cleaning that. So that's all I'm doing right now. I just kind of cleaned the table up, cleaned the vise a little bit, got it mounted back to the table, and now I'm scrubbing the rust off of here where the little numbers are you need to read. And all the ways are pretty good. For some reason they didn't rust real good. I guess their machine's finer or something. But I'll probably clean them up a little. And heck, then it'll be ready to use. I do want to kind of take it apart. It's a belt drive machine. It's been making, it hasn't sounded that great, so I kind of want to take the top off and see what's going on in there, in the belts. But it's a fairly common machine. This one here is so you can see that knob right there. That's one of the rusty spots I need to clean. That's a Precision Matthews PM25. There's other companies that make basically the same machine. Their color on it. So it's not terribly expensive, but you know, that's all relative. It's not terribly cheap either. It was pretty expensive for me. Yep, it takes R8 collets. I don't know if I said it, but about 90% of the time I use it as a drill press. And I have an old drill press here that I spent a decent chunk of money on getting it running right because it was my grandfather's. But half the time I use this. I got a R8 Morris taper with a Jacobs chuck on it that I use. And a lot of times that's what I use it for. I like being able to clamp my work in, and especially if I'm doing folding knives, and clamp my work in there and drill my hole exactly where I want it. I was a little worried how well these were going to clean up, but they actually cleaned up great. Get all these tools off of here. One of the problems with this machine is these, I don't know if you saw these handles. If you have them down like that, they hit the edge of the machine. Lucky I didn't break them. I ain't bolted this machine down yet. That's going to happen here soon. Hopefully, next day or two, I can get it all filthy again. Yeah, Cheryl, we talked about that a minute ago. I guess a lot of the stuff I do is I mean, that's not what I'm setting out to do, but I guess a lot of it does end up like that. It's just me doing repetitive tasks. Yeah, I don't know. It's weird. Part of me is like, them ASMR people are weird, but I get it. I got to come out here and spray this thing with WD-40 every Sunday or something. That'll start being my plan. A bunch of my tools out here, actually. My little bandsaw, my metal bandsaw table over here. It was perfectly shiny metal when I got here, and it's like brown. It's like a nice red oxide brown color now. Yeah. I mean, I get it. I watch videos. People do some weird, I don't know, some things. I sit there and I think, like, why do I get so much, why do I like watching this? You know, people just working on weird stuff or whatnot, what have you. I can definitely tell I need to do some more in here, but I'm not gonna right now because I don't want to really take none of that apart right now. I do think I'm gonna have to try to get some kind of dehumidifier, something or other, for out here. Because it does just, everything just gets so covered in condensation. Yeah. Yep, I've been there. I've watched them videos. There's something about it. I don't know what it is. You gotta watch it. Yep. What's up, Navy vet? I didn't see you come in, but I went back and found it. I saw someone talking to you. Good to see you. I know this is, I mean, it's not way off from my normal stream, honestly, but it's not what I normally do. I'm just kind of scrubbing rust off this machine here. I had the missing toolbox that had the leftover, the parts I needed to finish getting this thing set up right. And I finally found it. So I decided it was time to clean all the rust off, give it a nice WD-40 bath. There's a trick to getting this thing off, but I don't remember it. I think there's a couple screws down there. Oh, here, let's do this. I got lost. That's where I was. Someone is like anxious. You can't lay down? You think you could lay down and chill? And you think you're missing out on something in the house? Some reason when I'm not live and I'm out here, she just kind of sleeps. Doesn't really do much, lays there. But when I go live, all of a sudden she's up, moving around. I guess because I'll be talking and she thinks something's going on, or I don't know. I think it's about time to see who's listening. Yeah, Navy vet. I think that it might be something like that. She thinks something's going on. Let me move this vacuum out. These, I was worried about these because they got the numbers on them. Here, I'm going to move this so I don't spray my phone with WD-40. I don't want to drip it all over the floor either. Dang. Taking a little piece. This one's not very bad compared to the others. Still one spot that's got quite a bit on it, but I can read the numbers now. Okay. Definitely got some rust. I want to check behind this, but I can't remember. I don't want to rip it, and I don't remember exactly how to get it off. It looks pretty good, but we definitely got some rust right there. And this part here, I think I might actually get after that part first. Let's see here. Let's see if we can cheat a little. First, let's take that's a drill chuck. I'm an idiot. I was doing some some bad stuff. I was using the end mill and the drill chuck like I shouldn't have been doing. Actually, I want to leave the drill chuck in here. Cougar that roams the property, huh? And there's some bad jokes there, but I won't go there. See, they really beat my machine up. See that? That was not there. That's from the freaking movers. They really beat this thing up. These, I don't know if you can see them. That's from the movers for sure. Well, yeah, I was gonna go there. What's her name? But I didn't. But now I did. It's weird. Every time something I'm watching on YouTube ends lately, YouTube tries to play me, "Oh brother, where art thou?" So 2 days in a row now it's done that. It's actually what's on my TV right now. Because I had 10 TV on there, and then when that ended, it went to "Oh brother, where art thou?" Yeah, and I've been trying not to talk about how I got this table all clean and lubed up and sliding good now, too. These ones kind of do need cleaned a little, but oh yeah, this one is rusty. I need to get in there. Good news is you won't have any of them pesky deer eating your garden. Okay, so I don't know if you're going to be able to see this, but right here This is what this table slides on. It's like a, they call them ways and something something, but it's a machine surface. It's supposed to be nice and smooth. And it's slightly rusty, so we got some out here too on the edge. Guess that's the spot I'm going to work on next. That's one of the most important spots. It's got these, it slides this way, and then right here it's got them that slides that way, and then it's got them up here on this top part here, right here, and then they're also under this cover here that slides this whole thing up and down. So that's a pretty important part, so I guess I'll clean that part next. We definitely have a lot of coyotes out here. I ain't never seen one, but I hear them every night. I've been doing this an hour and 15 minutes. I was already doing it before I started too. I've probably been at least an hour and a half scrubbing rust off of this thing. Hopefully tomorrow I can use it. I'm gonna start. I already said it, but we got a new group of people in here. I want to finish these last 2 or 3 knives I have, so I can start a new fresh batch. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about cats. I am every day thinking more and more about maybe we could use a cat, but not. I only want a cat to kill mice. That's the only reason. See, I don't want to spill this crap all on my floor. That's the problem with this spot. Yeah, for some reason I'm not. Why are not the comments not all showing up here? This is weird. I even have it on all messages, but I know there's another message out there. I saw it on my other phone. Yeah, both Navy vets' last 2 messages aren't showing up on the phone I'm filming on. About a 7-pound something, I don't even remember. Almost hitting a deer was one of them, and then the other one was the one after that. I just read it and I forgot already. It was rusty, but it came off pretty easily. Let's see about this. Let's see what I'm doing here. This yellow colored stuff on here, I don't know if you can see it. That's like the waxy crap they put on the machine when it's new, so it doesn't rust if I never cleaned off all the way. I'm kind of glad I didn't, because those spots didn't rust. Yeah, see, these messages aren't coming through on my other phone. I don't know. I can't like reset it or in the stream and start it over. But I didn't see no one about an 18-pound cat. Maine Coon. I'm probably gonna end this here in a minute anyway. My dog's getting pretty restless. I am not done. I'll probably come back out and work on it. I can listen to some music maybe. But, I don't know. For some reason my chat ain't working. I'd like to get a bigger rag too so I can lay it on the ground and not get WD-40 all over here. My dog likes to go around and lick the floor, so I try not to get it too, I try not to get too much crap on it. Why are you barking at me? Because I touched you? You're in my way. You're right here next to me. You want to mess with me? You gonna act like you weren't messing with me. Alright, what's it been? An hour and 20 minutes. Anyway, I got it a lot cleaned up. I still gotta do a little more. Get this done. Here, we'll do that. That won't drip on the floor. Not sure how well that one's gonna clean up either. All of it's cleaned up really pretty good. Check out. Yeah, Navy vet. Yeah, I definitely would. I'm really not interested in. I don't want to take it apart that much. I mean, everything got to push all the way over to the side, but make sure everything's unlocked. Everything actually is still moving pretty good, but yeah, I just don't want to take it apart that much. It didn't get so far rusted that it wasn't working, but we'll see. Maybe someday. I don't want to take the table off and all that. I will scrub at it some more though. Lube it up. I feel like this is going to be the piece that doesn't come very clean. I could be wrong. I might be wrong. I'll lock it down so it quits turning on me. It's always going to turn. I don't know what. Something got. There's like overspray on this machine too. I don't know what that's from. Alright, well, I need to do a little more on there, but it is going to come clean. So, I am going to end it, y'all. I'm ready to go get something to drink. Fat dog, skinny dog, and a real dog. They're all real dogs. 2 of them are just really tiny. And I think we have 2 fat dogs. Because Nala ain't, she getting there. She's getting plump. So, but yeah, y'all, I'm going to end it. Hopefully I don't know if I'll be live tomorrow, but I might. But Thursday I will be. I'll find something knife related to work on Thursday, and I'll be back then. So maybe tomorrow, earlier in the day, if I do it. But tomorrow's Wednesday and Cola goes live tomorrow. So I will not go live at night tomorrow. So all right. Hit that like if you haven't. We only got 7 people in here, but yeah, hit that like button if you haven't, and if you're new here, hit the subscribe, and we'll be back. So how do I end it? This one right here.